Yes, that's what you want.
All right, y'all ready? Now it's on you, Secure.
All right, so we got.
We're on the right page. I'm sorry.
You hitting that nerve.
What's going on, y'all? I want to y'all surprise y'all. It's your
We back.
this guy. I identify as. I'm straight. Straighter than a motherfucker. Second line. I identify as gay and lesbian. And
You got it.
what is it when you got multiple girlfriends?
Oh,
Polly.
And polyamorous. You feel me?
you know I hate your
I'm gonna go around and introduce everybody. Oh, you ain't know that was the situation you was getting yourself into?
Hold up. Okay, we're going to talk about this in a minute. Get on here. I'm here.
That you need it. You need about 4-5.
You probably have to speak up.
It's fine. Hey, I'm Sarah. I identify as non-binary and a lesbian or queer.
Okay.
Oh, it's Free Spirit. I think we found it in here. Okay, yeah. Free Spirit. I identify as Free Spirit. That's a new category. Just ask me, more information at the show. But I identify as Free Spirit, and that's it. It's not what pride means to. Oh, that's
Not yet.
Oh, that's the. Oh,
We
okay.
on the rewind. On the
Hey, Sugar Plum, this is Lisa. Y'all know I'm straight up lesbian. It don't even matter. As long as it's a stud, we good to go. Mwah.
I'm Gianna. I'm a lesbian, and for about 2 seconds, I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
Then she threw a curveball at me and said she's
Polygamy.
into polygamy. So we're gonna have to talk about this at some point in this situation.
Either you get on board or you don't.
I'm out. I don't share shit.
Ain't gonna choose for y'all.
We're done. It's
But,
over.
today's topic is what you are. What does pride mean to you? Pride means to me. Pride means to me being proud of who I am, being proud of the people that I'm in this room with, being proud of where I come from, and just being proud that I woke up this morning, and being proud to be able to walk down the street and hold my significant other's hand.
Others.
I'm
Multiples.
Let me go ahead and identify that I'm single. I'm single than a stick of gum in a pack by itself. That's how single I am. But if I had a girlfriend, just being prideful to walk down the street and hold their hands, the whole gang, you feel me? And all that. Being proud to be black, being proud to be a woman in America today, because it is very hard. And yeah, that's what I'm proud of. What you proud of?
Pride for me, it means like not being ashamed of something that I was taught to be ashamed of growing up, I think, and being willing to just kind of mention my life or like in day-to-day conversation, even at work, my girlfriend this or my partner that, and not hesitate. It just, not second guess whether or not I'm gonna have a job tomorrow just because I came out, being proud is just taking up space with my queerness.
Free spirit?
Oh, yeah.
But I swear to God, I'm telling you, I gave you the rundown on the first video, and then we on the second video. You need to be a little bit better tighter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead now.
Pride for me, is no.
Is that your, who phone is that?
That wasn't me.
It sounded like it was coming from over here.
That wasn't me.
It is not my phone. My phone's silent.
I just turned it down.
I heard down.
I just turned it down.
Oh, so that was yours.
Don't worry about it. Go on. We cut it off.
Yeah, your turn.
Pride means being proud of who you are, being in a space where you can be who you are, and being okay with who you are. That's pride. I'm not long-winded, so that's my short definition.
This your second time having to run through it.
Pride to me, like I said before, Take two. It's waking up every morning and, you know, knowing I don't have to explain myself to anybody. I can be who I am. I can say what I want to say in, you know, respectfully, but I thank God that I can be who I am and not be ashamed anymore. Like, you know, I've been in a heterosexual church all my life, but I've led praise and worship and all that kind of stuff. And nobody has ever really came, you know, that's pride right there. When you can still go to church and do your thing and not be judged in your church. And that's pride to me. It's pride. That's pride to me.
That's cool. That's cool. So, on the rewind.
Oh, God. Take two.
Growing up in a conservative place, I grew up in Surrey County, and mentioned in church, you know, I grew up in church like my entire life. Every Sunday morning, every Sunday evening, every Wednesday evening, every time the church doors were open, I was there. But it did get to a point where I was kind of pushed out because the church that I went to was not accepting at all. And it's actually crazy because a couple of members of the youth group that I was in ended up being part of the gay community. And we kind of all just kind of left together. But anyway,
What was y'all called? A gang or something?
yeah.
We were just
Alphabet Mafia.
Yeah.
the gay mafia.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
about to start one.
okay. But, you know, when I was younger and as a teenager and just beginning to find myself, I wasn't able to freely do that. You know, my family was very conservative, and I wasn't able to say, you know, I like girls. I did date boys for a little while. Boys, because I was, not men, because I was young, but...
now we're finding out who the enemy is.
Really?
Out here, you feel what I'm saying?
Shakira, don't
Out
do
here,
that.
just
Good guy, don't do that.
just dating dudes and stuff, huh?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure did. I dated one for 7 years.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But anyway, it's actually kind of a funny story. I came out to my mom over the radio and I thought she was going to have a heart attack.
Oh,
But
my.
anyway,
On 90?
on 107.5.
Oh,
But,
Watch.
she loved that. It was a great time. But anyway, you
I can
couldn't.
tell that sarcasm.
Oh,
That's
no.
right, telling the truth.
I'm so telling the truth. But you just couldn't do those things. You couldn't hold your partner's hand. You couldn't go out on a date with a girl, or you couldn't just wear your pride shirt, or, you know, gay people met secretly, like in somebody's basement, and you had sleepovers, and then like your boyfriend and girlfriends like slid into each other's rooms at
Not
night,
for me.
like after everybody went
For
to
me,
sleep.
it was playing house. I'll be the pappy. Y'all never play house. Oh, y'all ain't playing house.
Doctor, mailman, and the
But,
lady in the shorts.
I feel like we came a long way from. I don't want to have to be cliche, but once again, you feel me? We have come so far from what it used to be for the both of y'all, and just whoever else is watching, that you had to be so secretive in school and high school and college. Even as an adult, if you still have to be secretive about it, it's okay. It is 2021. At this point, if somebody can't understand, respect,
Right.
or be proud of you finally living your truth of being gay, bisexual, transgender, gender fluid, pansexual, pansexual, mansexual, whatever sexual, then that's something that they have to deal with. But be proud of who you are. Step out into that light, and I promise you, you will be welcomed into so many arms. It's so amazing, because people that's still in the closet and not proud of who they are, they feel like they're alone. But once you step out to that light and you own it and you proud of it and you hold your head up, you'll be so surprised at how many people there is that is willing to accept you. Like, prime for example, this place right here that we in is North Star. It's an LGBTQAI community center for our people. And so people can come in here, you can read books, you can drink a little coffee, watch a little TV, play video games, just anything. And they're willing to accept any and everybody It is 930 Burke Street, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just come holler at them. You feel me? Need somebody to talk to, come in here and talk to them. You feel what I'm saying? Just be proud. You feel me? What you got going on? I know I'm proud. I'm proud to be black. Proud to be a woman in America. You feel me?
And it may take a lot for some people to come out or to be honest about themselves, but once you get comfortable in the skin that you're in and you come into your own, it's going to be so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be so refreshing. You're going to be so free. You're going to be so open to just, open to just accept. Being accepted means to accept someone else for who they are. So how can I be a lesbian and not accept free spirit or, what's your name again, baby? I don't get it, Miss Sarah, or, the good guy, or I don't even know what to call you right now, bestie. But anyway, you be, when you accept who you are, you can better accept the other people, like in the LGBTQI. I don't know what all these letters mean, y'all, but I'm going to find out.
Well, we got the person right here.
Tell me what that means, Sarah.
L is lesbian.
Okay, I know that.
G would be gay.
Mm-hmm.
B is bisexual. T is transgender.
And Q.
Q is either queer or questioning.
Okay, now I know all of those.
Oh, that's me.
What is the
Question.
Question.
Question. That's good.
Questioning, yeah. As a drag queen once asked me when I had a lot longer hair. I walked into the bar in Greensboro. He was like, "Are you bi-curious?" I said, "No, sir. I'm very, very confident." But
right.
No, I'm very confident. But and then the I is intersex, and then A is asexual. So
What is
That's interesting.
intersex is being born with, I guess, multiple forms of body parts that would go into.
So it's not a morphodite. It's that what you just said.
Yeah, intersex is the correct.
Okay,
language.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. And I know people I know a couple of people like that.
So
I
what
do.
is-
With
what
both
this-
orders?
Mm-hmm. They have
asexual.
they
Means
have-
they don't have asexual. I feel like there's a spectrum of asexuality. There's like demisexual, meaning that you. Y'all tell me to shut up if I'm talking too much.
Let you say, baby.
You probably didn't know, because I swear to God, I didn't know what I knew with the L,
G,
the G,
yeah,
the T,
TQB.
and the B. Period. That's it. Them 50 other letters behind it.
Don't
you
know.
lost me.
But demisexual is people who are just attracted to people when they only are friends or they have a relationship. Then there's gray ace, which means that they're very rarely sexually attracted to people. And then there's asexual, which means that they don't have a sexual attraction. They kind of exist outside of that. So
Cool.
So gray means that I ain't really attracted to nobody.
yeah, it's gray. Gray is kind of just like it's really rare.
And how you say that one? What's that one say?
Gray asexual.
I'm gray asexual, but I swear to God, that
So
is
they
it.
don't
homie.
have sex?
They like I
They
mean,
do. That's just very rare for them to be sexually attracted to people.
yeah, they don't
Like
have
you
a-
could be in a room with 50 million people, but you ain't attracted
I
to
changed my
none
mind.
Oh, Lord.
of them. Yeah, that's you. Right up your alley.
I think I'm asexual.
Great.
Gray
Asexual.
asexual. Today I changed my mind.
Girl, she don't know what she is. Tomorrow she'll be a whole lesbian.
So with the asexual, do they have sex with themselves?
What?
I think that
Self-love. Come on, Shakira.
Yeah, I mean,
They
yeah.
can.
You know
I
what I'm
think-
saying?
But
Is that how
unless you
they-
had self-love.
I mean, cause I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think
No,
it would
it's
probably
for
depend on
yourself.
the person, right? Like everybody's probably different. Like I don't think there's any one person that's going to answer that question the same. But my understanding of the circumstance, and if there's asexuals following or watching, then they can correct me. But is that asexuals do not feel sexual attraction, or they don't feel that the biological imperative to have like sexual release or.
That's
Oh,
me.
period?
Basically
Yeah.
like a nun type of situation.
Yeah, like they're
Change
100%
They
will
practice
be
an
in
Oh,
abstinence
wow.
type of situation to
But
where
I thought we were all
Sex is not-
sexual beings.
No,
I don't think so.
You
I am
did
not.
Some people are not. You'd be surprised that a lot of women, even though they might dress a certain way or they might say a certain thing, a lot of them are not very sexually active and they don't really care to have sex. It's deeper than having sex with somebody to get to know somebody or to love somebody, because it's a conversation. It's how a person makes you feel. So it goes beyond sex. You feel what I'm saying?
So what if I can do with it or without it? I mean, what does that make me? If I can, I mean, I don't have to have it, but I can have it. I like to have it, but I don't have to. I love to have it.
Or you can do it
Just
yourself.
confused.
I'm confused.
That's what
Oh, okay.
you're confused.
I'm just getting older, and I feel like that. That's what that
That
is.
means you undecisive.
No, I'm not, because I like
you
to have
put it-
sex. Thank you.
Okay, did y'all hear how she just said? Bam, tell your friend that she just said that. She don't
know-
really care for it.
So why? Okay, and the reason why I said that is to open up another
Now
conversation.
Now she's saying,
I love sex. I'm just saying. I'm just opening up for another conversation. That's why I said what I said. Sugar plum. Don't pay that no attention. I said what I said.
what she call y'all sugar plum? Then she just tell y'all and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I could have sworn. She just said that I don't really care. I don't really care if I get
That was
it.
just
Hold
opening
up.
up conversation,
Can I
though,
finish?
Keisha.
Can
I mean,
finish? Can I finish?
what?
She said I didn't really care if I get it. Cool. If I do, cool. Now she giving y'all the real cut.
I love it.
She said uncut blunt. She'd rather be a little porn star if she could do it.
Hey, people understand
Now
what
she
I
telling
mean.
y'all that she like to have sex. Like she
Okay,
wants somebody
okay.
to come bong bong bong.
I can't stand it.
Somebody be like, oh man.
So you see how she do me, really? This what you gonna do? This what you gonna do? Okay.
Somebody come be like, oh man.
Okay, so let me defend myself.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me jump in here because
Please,
I
friend.
get it.
Why do you sound like
Because
you got a little animosity?
Cause she talking about her friend. Go ahead, boo.
I will throw up.
Woo! Clink, clink. Stop, boo.
Okay,
She's here.
so I get you because I don't care for it like at all. I don't like. It's not something that
See?
I have to have. I could go years without
But-
give a shit
See?
about it. But
There's the
Oh, God.
but like if
Yeah.
you work hard enough to get me there, like, and I'm into it, like,
you become a whole stripper.
it's a whole nother motherfucking
Baby! Baby!
But it's like, it's a whole situation to get there. You know what I'm saying? But for every day, I
I
don't
don't
care.
really think it is.
And see, that's
No,
why I said what I
feel like
said,
you're
see?
lying. I feel like you're lying. It does. I really feel like it doesn't take a lot to get
Are you calling me?
a liar. Yes.
I'm dead!
I'm dead. I feel like you're lying.
Fuck you up.
Oh!
Watch your mouth. I'm about to throat check you. Chill out.
Okay.
Ah, hit her with her own line.
Do y'all hear this? Don't pay no attention to this. Okay, y'all, do not pay attention to this right here. You're just having a little something going on. But it is possible.
Somebody asked where are we all from, so if everybody can go around and say where they're from. Let's start with you, Free Spirit.
Yeah.
I'm from the. Oh,
Oh, Lord.
You from? She from
I'm
the
from
what?
North Carolina.
Born and raised.
Born and raised Charlotte, North Carolina.
So you was born in Charlotte.
Yeah, born in Charlotte.
What year? I'm playing.
No.
You was about to really answer.
I was thinking about it.
Right, she was about to lie to y'all. Really tell y'all like she didn't know what year she was born in. But people are lying how they age.
I currently live in Greensboro, but I'm from Virginia originally.
Okay. You? Ma'am. I came out of my mother's womb. I came out my mother's womb.
So where was she at when you came out the womb? Was she,
I don't
East
know
side?
where she was because I
Was
just.
she on east side or was she on north side? Or was she in Greensboro? Or was she in Charlotte popping it like
I don't know because I had just came out the womb. I was a Bay Buffalo, New York, guys. Hey. Mhm.
Mount Airy.
Mm.
I can tell.
Mayberry.
I don't know what you in these throat checks or anything. I don't know what your check on is.
The Andy Griffith Show.
Andy Griffith Show, Mayberry. It's a real place. It's
Starring
real.
Andy
Mayberry
Griffith.
is real.
Don Knotts.
Oh, wow.
It's a real place.
And Richie Cunningham as Opie.
I was born in Maryland, D.C.
Hey.
Why are you whispering?
Because y'all over here in this Andy Griffith show. These people on here not that old. Not saying. Listen. Listen, no.
Oh, I'm proud to be 50 this year, baby. What did you say?
I'm not saying it like that because whenever I do see the Andy Griffith show, it's in black and white, so I know it's an older show. Not saying that.
But they do have them in color, though.
I don't know that. That's
But I do.
That's y'all's problem. If
What?
y'all would chill back and let me finish saying what I had to say, you won't understand what I was trying to say to y'all. Not saying that y'all was born when the Andy Griffith show was around, but y'all seen it, so y'all are a little bit older. So chill out and toot your horn before you get throat checked again.
I'm proud to be my age. I will be 50 years old in August, honey, and I'm very proud to be my age. That's pride. We take pride in all of that.
Well, send your friend over here to take pride.
She does. Don't do Shakira.
Tell her to
I mean,
take
good God. What you see? Go
Because you keep
ahead.
exposing my name.
But they already know who you are.
The people on there don't know me.
They do now.
At this point, they can look me up.
Sugar plums, don't pay that no mind over there, okay, y'all? Don't pay that no
I'll take
mind.
you out this chair.
See, everybody wants to gang up on you. Yeah, over here on this
I am
side.
proud and I do not
Yeah, right. She's proud and do not care. Period, Pooh.
period, sis.
Okay, boo. Love you. For real, for real. So we
But
got.
that's what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? All y'all tell what y'all proud about. Don't be ashamed of it. I'm proud to be single, gay, lesbian, and alone. Damn, did I just get sad?
You got sad, boo.
Someone
Aww.
cue the violins real quick.
Say nah. Oh, tell y'all status. Are you single or are you dating? Are you
I'm
proud of
single.
you? Are you proud to be single?
Proud to be single.
Okay.
I'm
2020.
newly single. I don't know if I've hit proud yet. I'm getting there.
See the light at the end of the tunnel.
It's coming.
If she called, put her ass on the block. Or let her call and just wonder.
I'm having fun right now.
Oh, she's
Shut
in
your
an
mouth.
entanglement.
You know what? See, this is why. This is why I do not fool with you. This is why. This is exactly why. And I ain't entangled in nothing.
Girl.
Okay.
Okay,
Now, Shakira, don't do it. Okay, I'm not gonna let you do
I'm
it.
about to run down
Shut
the
it up.
This how you can tell if you in an entanglement. You feel me? I'm gonna give you 3 quick questions.
Be
to
proud
ask
of your
the person
entanglement.
To know if you win one, be proud
What
of your
is an
entanglement.
entanglement?
I'm about to tell you.
Oh, okay.
It's when you tangled up in some you ain't got no business, man.
Oh, well, I'm not in
But
that.
you it's basically being the side piece, but you feel me?
Oh, no, I'm not in
nah,
that.
no,
I
that's
don't
But
think
you
I-
cool with where you at. You feel me? Y'all
Oh,
gotta
okay, being the
understand.
side
Y'all
piece.
gotta understand it. This
Oh,
person,
entanglement.
like,
Oh.
okay, check me out. So say we going together,
Mhm.
but I got something on the side, and my side know what's up that I got at home, and my home piece got a little side. Everybody, it's an entanglement.
Everybody got a
It's a
side.
big ass
That's
entanglement.
Oh,
mess. That's a whole
yeah.
lot
This
of
is
drama.
where this is where it kicks in though. She can't have no side piece.
What?
Nah. When I call, that's when she need to be there.
That's what I'm talking about. Why is it like that?
But you gotta be proud of it.
Say what?
And
See, that's why I'm calling
Look,
you by your name.
we got two comments. Do anybody want to read it?
Which one? Tink?
Yeah,
Is
Tink
that-
one.
Okay. Do you guys have any advice for the younger people who are realizing who they are? My 11-year-old daughter told me she likes girls. I'm okay with it, just want to know how to help her. Well, I'm the only one, darling, on this panel that I know of that have kids.
I got kids.
I have kids.
But I'm
Oh,
okay.
yes.
I have kids.
Are any of them
In that lifetime, yes, I do.
okay? Anyway, here. Okay.
Not that I know of yet. They're 8 and 12.
Okay. So are they interested
you
or
questions.
asking you questions or anything like that?
When I told them, my daughter, who's 12, was like, okay. She didn't care. She was just like, whatever, Mom. And, you know, my son, we kind of talked to my kids a lot because my son goes to school in Kernersville and I didn't want him to be, like, bullied or something because I was gay. So we've been like really intentional to let him know that it's okay, and like he's only 8, and he had somebody tell him recently that being gay was bad. So we had to kind of like back him up. Thankfully, his dad was supportive and stuff. But
At least did.
yeah, we had to.
I would have went up to school. So who called my son and said, but
Right. It was close. I was close to it. It was
I feel like it's I feel like it's too much pressure to put that on kids.
Mhm.
Kids should be kids. Why are kids coming to school bullying other kids about what's going on in their household? To the lady, I don't mean to cut you off,
You good.
but just accept your child. Let your child be able to talk to you and be understanding. Still have your rules and what you will and won't do, but just be understanding. Because I know when I was growing up, it was a little harder for me to be able to come out to my mom and be like, I'm gay, and it just be okay. So just be understanding, and that might change, it might not. You feel what I'm saying? But be very understanding and make your child feel comfortable enough to be able to tell you if somebody is bullying them, or if they're in love with somebody, or just anything. Keep that communication box open with your child, even if they're not gay. All parents should do that. You feel what I'm saying? Because you never know what a child, and nowadays school seems like it's a real life job out here. So school is hard for a lot of kids, so just keep the door open no matter what it is. Go ahead, Lisa.
I've raised two of my children are. My oldest son is gay, and my daughter is gay. She's my oldest. They're 32 and 30. I realized that my son had feminine tendencies when he was younger, so I allowed him to do what it was that he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? But I taught him and I raised him in the way that I was taught to be raised, but I allowed my children to be who they were. My son came home, high school, 10th grade, walked in the door, Mama, I'm gay. I said, I already knew.
Yes.
Okay? So when I found out about my daughter, she had graduated from high school. She was laying down on the chair. She popped up and said, Mom. I said, what, baby? I done had a girlfriend the whole 4 years I was in high school.
My God. Oh my God. She out here.
She said she had a girlfriend all 4 years of high school. And how did that make me feel? You lived your truth. Were you comfortable? Were you happy? Did it make you, you know what I'm saying? They were happy. They were comfortable. Encourage your child to be whatever it is that they want to be. Do not discourage them. Don't be upset when he says, Mom, can I, if you go in your room and he got on a pair of your heels, don't get upset. If you want to tell him, okay, honey, this is not for men, this is for women, but you can't tell my son that. Because my son thinks that a pair of 8-inch stilettos is for him. Okay? He thinks that's for him. And I have a very beautiful feminine daughter, and she thinks that a pair of Air Ones is for her. You understand what I'm saying? So you have got to allow them to explore who they are. But as a child, you still raise them, but you don't pull them away or lead them astray from who they are. I looked at my son at the age of 5 with my heels on to my mama, these is bad. 5 years old.
At that moment, you should have knew that was all.
And I knew that. I said, are they pretty, Tim? He was like, yeah, Mama, I like them. So he destroyed about 5 or 6 pair of my shoes. You know, so it was what it was. And some people may look at me and be like, well, Lisa, why? Because they're my children. I love my kids, and they are able to do and be who they want to be. Just like me. My mom and them knew who I was. You know I don't care about that. I'm A1 about who I am. Very confident in who I am. You know what I'm saying? So why would I allow my kids to feel ashamed or make my kids feel a certain type of way? No. No, ma'am. And he's gapers, you understand me? Love him with everything in me. But I got one child. He's so manly, but do not mess with his brother and his sister. Cause but let them be who they are, sweetheart. Don't put them down. Don't put her down, him down because of the fact that they feel a certain type of way. Ask them how they're feeling. Go into a conversation with them and help them to understand what it is and what those feelings are. It's nothing wrong with loving. Love is love, and love is going to always win. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with loving the same sex if that's what you want to do. Be who you are and allow them to be that way.
I think you have to handle it very delicately
At a young age.
At a young age. You know, before I didn't come out until I was 25 years old.
Because of where you from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
But you know, I have a situation. I've raised pretty much my oldest two nieces, and so pretty much their whole life they've seen me have girlfriends, and so have been very open about.
So you saying you done had a lot of girlfriends? This is just something you do. You run through them. But once again, she said that she didn't care about. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can have a girlfriend and not have sex all the time.
Oh no! Oh my God! I don't know what relationship.
So do you have to have sex all the time with your mate? Is it like an everyday thing? Like, is that who you are? I mean, I'm just asking.
Right.
Clearly.
So
Anyway.
So disrespectful to each other.
I
Don't
felt
be
kind of weak
disrespectful.
for a moment.
Okay. Talk to me.
Don't you ever dismiss me.
I'm gonna come back to that.
But I don't feel
Come
like
at me.
that has to be something you do every day. But when you're in a relationship with somebody, it takes two. Just as well as you want things to be done a certain way, your significant other expects it just as well. You might want somebody to help you clean up around the house, or you might want things done a certain way. Not so much say it got to be done down to the detail, but you want help. You want somebody to meet you halfway. You want somebody to meet you 100% and they meet you another 100%. But if a person can't meet you halfway, sex is not in a relationship. It can go for a while, but after a while, a person has needs, just like you have needs, and you want things done. So therefore, you might not feel like doing it, but if this is what to please your significant other, so therefore that person won't be out here looking at somebody else or entertaining somebody else, don't you think you should meet me halfway and give me, if I ain't asking for nothing and that's the only thing I'm asking for, you can't meet me halfway?
I think that is.
I can see you're getting real worked up.
I think that is acceptable. I mean, if you're not doing it every day and then you want it, I'm like, well, come on, then, babe. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't even talk
But
about
hear
it
me
because
out, okay?
this one here.
There is more to intimacy.
Trust me, it is. It's conversation.
Than sex.
It's taking the trash out. It's
Washing
washing the dish.
It's not taking out the trash, okay? I'm done talking to you.
If you meet an older couple, a lot of older couples at that point, they've been together for 50, 60 years. They don't do that. So it's the small things that matters to them that turns them on or makes them love their spouse a little bit. It's a whole documentary. I think it's on either Hulu or Netflix. It takes you through, I think it's 8 different couples. It show you their day-to-day life and what love to them means. So just because you might not feel like that, somebody else might do. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's why I get to know people very well before I go into relationships.
I think part of this is just like making sure that your partner has adequate expectations. Like if you know that you're just not, like if you identify as asexual or demisexual or gray sexual or whatever, being like, hey, look, this is what my sex drive looks like. You know, it's low, or it's, you know, or I get, or whatever you want to say, you know, it's just so that, like, when because some people, they have a lot higher sex drive, you know, and
Clearly.
I mean, I don't think one way is better than the other, but, like, I know as long as at least if you have clear communication.
We're going to have that conversation outside.
I feel like that's the biggest key in relationships, friendships, family members, or anything, communication. Because if you don't have communication, a lot of things can get misconstrued in the whole situation.
And it's not just communicating with your mouth, your body language. Like if I'm sitting on the other side of the chair and Bae's sitting over there and I'm like, you know, they ought to know what I want. You know what I need. Like my body is like. Now y'all just wait a minute, y'all.
I'm thinking like, are you having a
Wait a minute.
Do you need some tissue? Are you hungry? Like, what is it for?
Wait a minute. I said, wait a minute.
I'm like,
wait a minute.
Is that a seizure coming?
I'm saying, wait a minute. But if your mate knows you like that, when I pull on that chain like
That's
that and
her
all,
signal to get it in.
I'ma
if my
tell
mate, no, wait, no,
I'm
let
gonna tell
me
you stop
finish.
pulling on that chain because I paid a lot of money for it, so you need to chill
If my
out.
mate look over at me and I'm doing like this, she ought to know me well enough to be like, yeah, babe, I see you. What come on? They ought to know me like that. Body language like, like, okay, boo, I feel you. Come on. We going home. See you later. Bye. See y'all later. I gotta go home.
I'm watching TV.
I'm
That's
watching,
what I
no,
be like,
and I'm be like, okay. Okay, I'm gonna climb all up on your back, snap my legs around your neck, whatever I gotta do.
That's about
I'm
what
gonna
you
be
gonna
right
have
there
to
with you. I'm gonna be right there watching TV with you and fondling you the whole time. Cause if that's what gets me off at that point,
That's what
being
you
the aggressor,
Yeah,
if I
you
got
have
to be
take
the
it.
aggressor at that point, then darn it, I'm gonna be the aggressor. You understand? Okay, cause I'm gonna get mine. You understand? Whether you want to give it
With
to
your,
me or not.
with your own 10 fingers.
I'ma
Erica,
take
if
it.
I tell you to stop or tell you no, no means no.
Oh my God! But
Period.
9 times out of
What?
10,
You say no?
Say nah. I
but
don't
9
play that.
times
You
out
tell
of
me
10,
no,
come
all
on,
right, whatever.
Shakira.
You tell me no, still like, all right, whatever.
Come on, Shakira. See, that's what I'm saying.
No,
But it's a
okay.
double standard. When why it's got to be a double standard?
Because I said so.
No, it's not. No, ma'am.
Period.
Well, honey, we'll be fighting every day, and
So,
I'll be
nah,
fondling
it's not-
every
it's not-
day.
It's not a double standard. I'm just messing with y'all.
Okay.
I'm just playing with y'all. I don't want people to think like, oh, she's I haven't drunk the show. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's not. Somebody said snap the legs around your neck.
Going in.
Snap them.
Because you don't know when a lady,
Tell
when
me
somebody
no.
get to pulling on their clothes, you don't know if that's a seizure or what's going
You
on.
know what?
Hey.
It's not me
Right. She
pulling
could
on
be
my
hot or
clothes.
anything. She could be like, I could be like, all right, well, go ahead, cut the fan on.
You know what?
Somebody made a comment though. They asked the question. They said, hold on, go to it. It says, basically she was asking, what do y'all do for your community as far as Pride? She said, what are you doing to show what are you doing to show pride within your community?
I talk to, I just try to encourage other, not so much say, when you say community, is she talking about like the gay community?
I guess she means any community.
I just try to talk, I cut hair for a living, so I talk to a lot of my clients, young, old, whatever. They give me knowledge and I give other kids knowledge, so that's what I can do. That's all I can do for right now.
Okay.
And then because we had the pandemic, it's kind of hard for us to really do anything right about now. But things are starting to open up to where people can start doing more to give back to their community. So only time will tell with me, only because of the pandemic. So everything came to a kind of a halt. So, but
About a month or so ago, I went through a breakup. And so I decided that I was gonna. I know, but I'm also a Capricorn, so I can't sit still with my own self.
Wow.
So I got up in this group we have called Queer Winston-Salem, and I started being like, "What are y'all doing? Hey LGBT people, are we gonna be friends? What are we gonna do?" And we got about 800 people in there now, and now we're doing meetups, and we're gonna have a dance party over at Cranky's in a couple weeks. And
Tell us about it a little bit more, Sarah.
yeah, please do. It's called Queer Winston-Salem. Y'all need to join the group and come out. Also, Kai's got a Pride cookout coming up on the 26th. Y'all need to come out for that, please. I'm ready. I cannot wait. I'm ready to go hang out. But we got all kinds of stuff we're trying to set up.
what you trying to do?
And it's the perfect place for you.
See how she keep trying to throw out body and finger. She trying to catch her.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, boo.
She trying to catch her one at the cookout.
Honestly, I just want the food at the cookout. That's for real. Being real, I just want the food. I was there for real.
I'm with the women, so
Ain't
we
nobody
can each
ready.
other's
You
wing.
can have the women. I'm gonna eat. Y'all get the women. I'm gonna eat.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm just supposed to know. I've been on a pandemic situation, so I'm out here. I'm out here.
Well, I went right along with the Pride Show producer. She does a lot for the community as far as we have giveaways, we have cookouts like June the 26th. She has one every year. This is our what?
10th.
10th one. This is the 10th annual LGBT Pride Cookout done by, and I'm gonna call her name, Keisha Duncan. That's my cousin. She the bomb. She is Lady Lesbian, baby. Do you hear me? She is Mama LGBT.
She do the haircut thing for back to school.
Yes, she do the back to school giveaways, all of that kind of stuff. Y'all get on this page and get in touch with my cousin. She is the Pride Show, but say K Nice. Get in touch with her because she does a lot for this community. If y'all just come out and see, y'all, these cookouts be the bomb, these giveaways be the bomb. She have vendors there to cut people's hair for free, do children's braids, all that kind of stuff. So y'all get on this page and get in touch. Like I tried to do that during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? I got on here, I went live, I was, trying to get people involved and stuff like that, but that's the only way you're going to get involved is if you say something. And if you put insert yourself in that situation. But she does a lot, and we follow her a lot because we follow her a lot because we love what she does. You know what I'm saying? And it's giving back, and she share. I mean, the girl, it's like nothing. It's like she do, y'all, we gonna do this. We did a prom, gonna do another prom. She put a whole live prom together for us, y'all. We went to the prom, okay? We had King and Queen Charles.
I was mad that we weren't having it again this year.
Oh, God, I was
I
offended.
know.
I could have won last year, but I was outside smoking a cigarette.
Oh.
I was really disappointed in that, and I'm gunning for that
my baby
next year.
won.
I'm gunning for that next year.
Mhm.
But she do a lot for the community.
Yeah.
And so even if you're not gay and you watching this, tell your friends to watch it. You don't have to be a lesbian, anything like that to watch this show, because these same questions that all the other people are asking, they could relate to a heterosexual relationship, a cat-dog relationship, a man and a dog, whoever you date, and the questions can relate to anybody in a situation. You feel me? I feel like you got something to say? Go on.
I'm gonna let it
Go ahead.
slide, cat dog.
What do you do for the community, for your spirit? Play
Whatever I
video
can
game.
do.
She pray for him.
That's what's up.
That's the preacher.
Yeah, I try to be more who I am and not hide as much.
That's what I'm talking about. Something come up
I
that
mean,
shit.
that's for the community. Let them know, it's okay, to be in the church and be who you are.
Oh, yes, sir.
And because that was a big dilemma for me, and just be, that's what I do for the community.
You coming out to the cookout?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. Had them buns out.
Brady Dukes.
I was gonna have him on.
Free spirit. Be who you are.
I ain't free, but I'm gonna have these buns out.
There's a question on here. How do y'all feel about age between young and old?
Legal consenting age.
And what's legal consenting age to you, Deanna?
The damn law. 18.
So if you
No,
40,
hold on. I didn't say for me. Like, I'm not about to fool with no little teenager, but I mean, legal is legal. Okay, 18 is 18, but that's not my role. I'm not fooling with that. Everybody got personal choice, but
So what's your age? What's your age range for you?
for me, like 35 to 40. I need a mature grown ass woman.
these
I
two
feel
right
like-
here.
No, because this is real. Because you can find somebody that say like 37, and they could still be so immature.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying?
And I'm aware of that.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say they want somebody older and mature, but that don't always mean that just because they older that they mature. You feel what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying.
But I'm also not going to bop around with a 21-year-old either.
Oh no, I ain't about to bop around either. But I feel like for me, my age thing is.
What does bopping around look like? Exactly?
Yeah.
Teen bopping, bopping around. Like I got this little 21-year-old that's like still
Can't
in
really
college.
do nothing.
Can't barely buy a damn drink for themselves.
I feel like for me, my age limit is. I think I'm about to. I'm kind of scared, but I think I'm gonna move my age limit up. And so I think if I make mine, they gotta be like 30, cause I'm 35. I'm really scared to talk to somebody in their 40s or their 50s, cause I feel like. What?
Wait a minute now. Hold up.
I wasn't saying it like that.
Well, you better make it clear.
I said, for me, that's just my preference.
Uh-huh.
That's just what I feel like I would be comfortable with. I feel like I have not got to that stage to where I'm ready to talk to somebody 40 and 50. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that if they 40, I'm not going to entertain them. I just don't know. But for me, at this point in time,
What is it, your
Me.
mindset, or just you just don't want to?
I don't know what it is, but that's a little.
Is it that they're older and they may? I mean, what is it? Because they're older and they may not be able to keep up with you, or they may not be able to
Clearly, they got
last
to be.
as
They
long
got to
as
get
you.
it
Or,
in.
yeah, I'm just
So
trying to
the
say.
30-year-old may
I
not
mean,
keep up.
I'm just
And
saying,
they
is
go
that
through
why?
menopause at that point.
They
because
might
their
not
sex
like to
drive is
do
gonna
it.
be like, bam.
So is that
So
why?
she don't want that.
Oh, okay. She wants
So I'm
somebody that's
answering
gonna get
that
up there and
for
she
her.
can flip them
She
around
really
and
needs,
throw them up in
she
the air
needs the
and
little
pop.
bop. She
Oh,
needs
okay.
the teeny bop.
Okay.
She needs the 21-year-old
Oh, okay.
just like a rabbit that can keep up.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she really needs to stay at 30 because the lower end of the register because she has a lot of needs.
Yeah. They need to be met.
And clear, she made that very clear because if not, she's gonna cheat on you.
Right.
So anybody looking, she already put it out there that she's a cheater. If you're not getting it, you're not giving it to her.
Oh my God.
She's going to cheat on you.
But
So you better
you can't
give
cheat
that
on her.
up.
But you can't cheat on her. You can't have nobody else, but she can. Okay, y'all remember that. Y'all can't mess around, but she can. Remember that.
We're going to really clear this table
The
for all
good,
y'all.
but she the good guy.
Look,
It's the bad. It's the bad.
Look at that
You better
dimple
give
showing.
her the cake
What's the dimple
all
showing?
the time.
All the
because
time.
She gonna go get it somewhere else.
Y'all better bend over and grab them ankles, baby.
Listen, this
You
is
better
what-
just come home and be ready every day.
Butt
With a smile
naked.
on your face, take that trash out, and be the wife.
Put the leg on the table and one on the microwave. Right. Naked. Drop the blanket.
How can I serve you, baby?
Nipples hard, everything.
Wet and ready.
Ready, honey. Dripping down the leg.
Can I-
Then I already got started before you got home.
Leave my PCR real quick. It's only gonna take like 2 minutes. I am a very simple and boring person. I might act like this on the show, like I'm live and I have fun and I'm turned up and all that, but I literally, I sit in the house and I watch TV and watch movies. That is my comfortable spot. I am not somebody that's out all the time. I don't have 1,000,001 girlfriends. As y'all see, I've been single the whole pandemic. You feel what I'm saying? So, therefore, I'm just talking. It's not. You take everything so literal. I do take out the trash, though. And if I ask you to come up off that, then you better come up off.
Oh my
of it.
God.
And if,
Talk to me like that.
and if you don't, I'm out the door.
Ooh.
Bye bye.
Ooh.
Period, sis. And I don't care what you do. You can be gone when I get back. Man. Oh man, God.
I'm pushing your shit out the house.
You ain't gotta worry about it, cause I ain't living with you, Sean. I know how to get my clothes, my underwear, and my toothbrush, and I'm out the door. Matter of fact, you can throw it in the trash.
Hey,
Somebody asked
time
what
to end.
our topic was.
we're getting it right now, though.
Yeah. We lost the whole topic. It was pride.
People can still communicate in other people's chat. Today's topic was
Pride.
pride. So I want to say we had fun with y'all today. I hope all y'all out there had
we
fun
did.
with us. Cause you've been in
I
here rapping.
cannot.
I hope y'all had fun. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. We're kicking it back off, so I hope y'all tune in next week or whenever we kick back off this turn again. You feel me? And if y'all still want to answer the question, what does pride mean to you? You can. Most likely, somebody in the group will chit chat with you, but most likely it'll probably be her. You feel what I'm saying?
My
So
sugar plums.
we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Share. Tell a friend. Tell your mama if she ain't 40, come holler at me. You feel me?
What?
Yeah. Y'all want to say bye?
Good night, sugar plums. Mwah. Love ya.